Welcome to our factory. I'm Paolo Ganzelli, International Sales Director of Parmigiano. With this short video you will watch now, for the first time we are opening the doors of our company to show you how, every day, we make one of the biggest excellences of the Made in Italy, the Parmigiano Reggiano. We are so glad of sharing with you this video of how we make it in Italy, and very proud to show you the passion that joins us in the creation of this product. Enjoy!
The milk coming from the farms of the place of origin is delivered twice a day. The milk from the previous evening, left to skim all night, will be blended into the cauldron with the one from the morning. The first thing to do is to start the coagulation through the action of natural elements like the whey from the processing of the previous day and the rennet. 10 minutes later, the result is already visible. Using an ancient tool called spino, the curd is fragmented into very small grains. Thanks to the heat of the cauldron, they get together and sink to the bottom of the cauldron, forming a single mass. After 30 minutes at least, the mass is pulled out and wrapped into the traditional linen cloth to drip. After a while, it is separated into two equal masses called the twins. It is then placed to rest in a mold, which will give it its typical shape. The cheese wheel is now marked with a unique and sequential number. A special marking blade engraves the month and dairy of production into the cheese, as well as the unmistakable dotted inscriptions around the complete circumference of the cheese wheel. After a few days of rest, the wheel is immersed in a solution of water and salt for about 20 days. Once the process of salting is over, the cheese is ready for the aging cycle. The wheel is left to rest on wooden tables where it will mature slowly, while the outside of the cheese dries, forming a natural edible crust. "12 months later, it's time to find out whether the cheese will become Parmigiano Reggiano. The wheels that pass the inspection of the consortium will be fire branded, whereas the wheels that don't pass the examination will be discarded. After a cycle of between 22 and 30 months of aging, the Parmigiano Reggiano is ready to be worked. The long aging has left signs on the cheese, which first of all will have to be cleaned. A special washing machine has the task to do that, washing thoroughly all the surface with high-pressure water jets at a temperature of 90 degrees and in an airlock room where a steam jet, also at high pressure, completes the cycle. Now it is ready to go into production, where it will be worked. The first step of the production is portioning. A special machine removes the heart of the form and then makes horizontal cuts to obtain discs with the same thickness. The discs are then moved towards a blade that cuts them into equal slices. Thanks to a special software, this machine is able to decide the number of slices based on the weight of each disc. At this point, the slices can be vacuum packed to save all the fragrance, and they are then wrapped up. An alternative way to pack the slices is to put them by hand into thermoformed balls, which will keep the product intact thanks to their protective atmosphere. Another method of production is the one related to the snacks. Also with this method, the wheel is turned into discs and it is then divided into small equal portions thanks to a special guillotine. To have the same quality in all the portions, a worker is responsible for selecting each snack by hand. Each single portion is wrapped in protective atmosphere packs. The cheese can also be grated. To make this, the form is divided and then put into a big grater. It's time to start the packaging. Special scales weigh the right quality of the product, which is then sent directly into the individual packages and promptly sealed. The last step in production are the petals. A special laminator turns the small slices of Parmigiano Reggiano into flakes. The flakes are then brought to the weight machine, which pours them in right measure in thermoformed balls. The balls will keep all of the fragrance and the consistency thanks to their protective atmosphere. To get to this high level of quality, the company has been split in two areas. One dedicated to all stages of production of the fresh product, the other dedicated to the final packaging and storage. With this type of production chain, the company can guarantee maximum quality both for hygiene and also for organoleptic and sensorial standards, and therefore offer their consumers one of the best products on the market.